Well, hello there, everybody. Mark Anthony, the Vegas Tourist, and welcome back to my channel. Yep, it's starting to happen. Lake Mead starting to dry up. Water levels dropping seriously low. That means the lake is giving up its secrets. Recently, a barrel was discovered, and inside the barrel was a body with a bullet hole in it. Yeah. Everybody's jumping at, oh, it's a mob, it's a mob, it's a mob. It doesn't sound like the mob. At least not the Vegas mob. From what we've been told, the body's male. It was put into the barrel and dropped into the lake probably in the late 70s, early 80s. And it is wearing K-Mart style clothing. For those of you that are too young to remember, K-Mart was a retailer kind of like Walmart. Cheap clothing. I mean, it's one of those things you could really tell when someone was wearing Walmart. It was kind of like Sears. Okay, you just knew. Yeah, you knew. All right. So here's why I'm saying it's not mob, or at least not Vegas mob. For those of you that have followed this channel, you know that I was very good friends with one of the top mobsters in Las Vegas, and that was Frank Collada. And in our many discussions, I have talked to Frank about a lot of things. And every time I would bring up, bodies in a lake, cement shoes, things like that, Frank was very adamant. It does happen. They don't do it because, well, it's too far out. If you're going to go through all that trouble to execute a man, drive him 45 miles outside of Las Vegas, put him into a barrel, and then throw him into the lake, that's not your everyday mobster, especially wearing Walmart clothing. That's just not someone who has earned that type of a burial. Kmart clothing, okay? No. This was probably more like a drug deal gone bad, or some druggie or drug dealer trying to, pretend he was a badass, and I'm going to bury your ass out in the lake, and I'm going to, bury your body in a barrel, blah, 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 okay? It was just some low-life drug dealer, pot smoker, whatever. But it wasn't mobster. It was not Vegas mob. It definitely was not Vegas mob, because, again, to take a body 45 miles outside of town and dump them in Lake Mead, you had to be somebody special, because that's a lot of work. All right? Normally it's the 86, okay? 8 miles out, 6 feet down. That's it. All right, to go 45 miles, go through all of that work, and he's wearing Walmart style clothing, that's not a Vegas mob. That was not a Vegas mob hit. I can guarantee you that one. So the funny thing about all of this is our police department is really going back to the old days. I mean, when this barrel surfaced, and the media started to ask, our police department went, it's going to be the first of many. And they went about their business. I mean, it's like when I moved here in 2001. I mean, think about it. The television show CSI. Most of those cases came from Vegas files. They were Hollywoodized, but they were Vegas cases. And a lot of that stuff doesn't make it to the news because it's back then it was just another day. Oh, we found a body in the desert. Okay, cool. Can you pass me the salt and pepper, please? It just wasn't that big of a deal because it was an everyday deal, well, almost every day. To sit there and go, yeah, we expect more. And we are, and it's going to be amazing, some of the stuff that, as Lake Mead dries up, some of the stuff that is going to be found on there is going to be surprising, but yet it's not going to be, because it's Vegas. There it is. Tell me what you think in the show notes down below. Follow me on social media, The Vegas Tourist, and leave me your comments and your questions. Visit me at the website, thevegastourist.com, and I will see you on the next video.